Chelsea have started this season with a bang. A literal bang. They've beaten Crystal Palace 7-0, Arsenal 2-1 and now Tottenham 5-2, which also means that they've so far had the most perfect start to the season, winning 4 of their 4 opening games. Sonia Bonpastor has really been building on the team that Emma Hayes left behind, and it's safe to say that it's been better than good. Tottenham, on the other hand, have been struggling this season. They've only won 1 of their games, drawn 1, and they've already lost 3. Tottenham have been pretty consistent with their 4-2-3-1 formation so far this season, and the only thing that they have been rotating is their midfield. Chelsea, on the other hand, have been experimenting with a lot of formations, using the 4-3-3, the 4-2-3-1, and the 4-1-4-1. Now, Tottenham's plan so far this season has been to use their wingers to attack the opposition while getting their fullbacks up the pitch to support with width. And to get to the opposition wing, they normally use a 1-2 touch combination play to play around the opponents, and at times of need, this has also been their way to play out of the opposition pressure. And to be honest, looking at their 1-touch or 2-touch combination play, I actually believe that they are one of the best ball-playing teams that there are in the WSL, because they do this with so much of finesse and they do it so cleanly. It takes 4 or 5 passes before they're out of pressure and they can push up and start an attack. Now, Tottenham's first goal in this game may have been a fluke, but the second one was absolutely marvellous. I mean, just look at this well-placed free kick. But the one thing that I thought Tottenham could have done a lot better was to get more players higher when attacking and to get more players into the box. There were a lot of times in their attack where they would push up really high, but then there was no one there to give the players support, and therefore the attack just came to nothing. And because of how many players Chelsea have moving up and down the pitch, it also made Tottenham's life a lot difficult because they were unable to find space and attack Chelsea's end of the pitch. Now, Chelsea's plan, in the first half at least, was to pass the ball to Ramirez and use her as a hold-up striker to get the players up the pitch. And honestly, why wouldn't they do it? Because look at her strength. She could literally fight off any defender in the WSL and still win the ball and still get her run through and make a pass or create a chance for the team. But it was also pretty clear that their main attacking threat was on the right side, the side where the award winner for the best dancer of the team, Johanna Rytting-Kaneryd, was operating.
I knew that was coming.
Now, her speed and her ability and her desire to want to run up and down the pitch to not only create chances in attack but also to provide numbers in defense was what I thought the key part in Chelsea's win in this game. And honestly, I believe that Chelsea's biggest strength overall is their physicality that the players possess. Their ability to press the opposition really, really high and then to get the numbers back in their own box when the opposition attacks them is honestly what I think sets them apart from the rest of the WSL teams. And now, I'm not one for comparing men's football with women's football, but in some essence, I do feel that Chelsea have the play style of men's football, especially in their constant and smooth transitioning from defense to attack and attack to defense. Whenever they win the ball, they're always ready to charge forward, and there isn't really a delay in the way they play. Everything just moves really smoothly. And a lot of the times I've realized that there is a period of brief pause whenever the teams look to go from attack to defense or defense to attack, which then slows down the pace of the game and slows down how quickly the players actually come back down or push up to either attack or defend. But honestly, with Chelsea, I don't really see these brief pauses. The players just know exactly where to move and how to get there the fastest, which also then allows them to dictate the speed of the play, which then forces the opponent to play the game at the speed that Chelsea wants to play at, giving them more control of the game. And the reason why they are able to do this is because the understanding amongst the players is at an elite level. Here you can see Suman following Cuthbert. But as Cuthbert moves into this space, Hamano then spots this and moves in the opposite direction, which then just stops Suman dead in her tracks. And she literally does not know what to do, so she chooses the most unviable option, which is to do nothing. She just stands there, and this allows Cuthbert to play a pass to the best dancer on the team, who almost puts a cross in and creates another goal-scoring opportunity for Chelsea. And the thing with Chelsea is also that they have a lot of players in close proximity. So if they win the ball back and it's not the cleanest, someone will definitely be there to pick it up, and they can pick it up from wherever they want, literally. And if they are attacking, then they'll always have passing options, and they can almost always start an attack from wherever they are on the pitch. Now, after that tough loss, Tottenham will definitely be looking to rebuild, But right now, it does look like Chelsea are invincible, and I, for one, would definitely want to know which team is going to hand them their first defeat.